our Hasala nation, all protocol observed. Assalamu alaikum. Niko hapa nikiwakilisha wakulima wa Wajir, farmers wa Wajir. Some of you might wonder, in Wajir, which is arid area, and we have mothers who are farmers. We have relinquished all the odds of being patriarchal society where women are not given opportunity. But Wajir women, we have said that is long gone, and as a Wajir women, we are ready to venture into agriculture. Currently, as the previous speaker said, we have water. But our biggest challenge as farmers is how we can draw that water underground and use on our farms. Si tuko na mashamba mengi? Tuko na mashamba, lakini shida yetu ni maji, mheshimiwa. Na hiyo maji, as you asked, should we go as a mega? Due to the climate change, the underground water is not enough. We have been affected for a long time. Our shallow wells, those who can remember very well, in the year 1997, the El Nino, we were drawing our water from the shallow wells using the cup we were drinking with that year. It used to be very near that you don't need any technology to draw your water from that shallow well. But as we are speaking currently, all the shallow wells have dried, especially the CBD, because the water towers that could have recharged our shallow wells, it has become a settlement. People have encroached on the reservoirs. We don't have a recharge center currently, and as farmers, we are really suffering. Wajir produces the best and the sweetest watermelon in the country. We are currently also producing pawpaw, which is F1 in Wajir. If you take F1 in Wajir, you will never, ever wish to take any pawpaw from the rest of the country. Therefore, as a hustler nation, the ball is in your hand. The bottom-up economy, we are the people, and the Constitution has given us the right to decide on our future as this country. But, as you said, leaders are the ones who are deciding for the people of Kenya. And that is gone, and that is the bygone. As farmers, we need your support. We need mega dam. If Nairobi water is from the Kaini Dam, what is making Wajir not to have the Kaini of Wajir? We have Lakbokol seasonal river. The water comes all the way from Ethiopia Island. That Ethiopia Island really needs mtambo. Mega dam in Lakbokol so that water should not go into waste. Just a few months ago, we have lost a 19-year-old boy without water. He was drowned and he died. Therefore, as a country, we have the land. Wajir is sitting on 56,000 kilometers square. We don't have challenge of land. We are ready as Wajir farmers to invest and be the food basket for this country. The other challenge is the need experts to come and do an experiment on our soil. We don't know which is the best crop to plant. Our soil is fertile. We don't know which part of the county is fertile. So we need the technology and know-how of people who can come and test our soil first. The other thing is the market. Wajir farmers have no market. We have been exporting our watermelon to Somalia. You can just imagine. What if we have a ready market in Kenya whereby all the watermelon is taken into one factory or one market? So if you can open for us a market for our produce, we really appreciate it. We want Wajir to beat Kitale. We are ready. We are very ready to beat Kitale to be the food basket for this country. We have Habaswene water people. Habaswene, we have very big land. If you look at that land, it is just telling you that this land is for rice farming. But for us, the Wajir people, we don't have that power to invest, to get rice farming in Habaswene. Therefore, upon Hasla Nation, if God wishes, you become the next 5th president of this Republic of Kenya. You give us your support as farmers so that Wajir becomes the 3rd exporting of agricultural produce rather than as a country. The other thing is, as a farmers, we cannot afford the pesticides and all the farm inputs. These farm inputs come all the way from Nairobi, and by the time it is reaching Wajir market, the price has been high. The price in Nairobi. Therefore, wamama kama hustlers, they cannot afford to buy those farm inputs. Or if you can give us a subsidy as your government to we farmers in Wajir, so that for us we have that opportunity to get all the necessity required in Wajir. The other thing, policy. I remember very well, you were once the Minister for Agriculture, and now being the 5th president, if God wishes, inshallah, we want the session paper, 1963, session paper number 10. That is what is haunting the people of northern Kenya. Who said that northern Kenya, we cannot produce anything? It is like, are we useless? No. Therefore, that session paper should never mention, because it has really marginalized us, and we want Wajir and Northeastern to be given that opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
This thing is not working. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Halima. That was a wonderful presentation. Tumpigie makofi huyu Halima jameni. Ukisikia yale mambo Halima anasema, watermelon, popo, kilimo, utafikiri anazungumzia Eldoret ama Kitale, lakini anaongea kuhusu Wajir. So umesema ya kwamba maji, either maji ya underground ama maji ya kutoka kwa damu, ndio mungependa ipatikane ndio muweze kuendesha kilimo, si ndio Halima? Na umesema vile vile mnahitaji information so that msaidiwe na information ya soil survey, muambiwe ya kwamba hii mchanga ya sehemu hii iko na rutuba kiasi fulani, na ningekuwa vizuri mpande mimea aina fulani fulani, si ni kweli? So kwa maoni yako, kwa sababu hata mimi nimeenda, wakati nilikuwa waziri wa kilimo nilienda pale hapa Swahili na tulianza program ya irrigation pale hapa Swahili, lakini naamini ya kwamba haijaenda mbali vile tulikuwa tumeipangia, na inahitaji
Okay, asante sana. So naamini ya kwamba mimi nimetembelea pale hapa Swahili wakati nilikuwa waziri wa kilimo, na katika awamu yetu ya pili from 2017 tulikuwa tumeweka mpango ambayo tuliita cattle transformation na food security katika ile mpango ya Big Four, lakini Big Four ilikuja ikasambaratika hapo katikati kwa sababu ya yale mambo wote tunaelewa. So unapendekeza, kwa sababu one of the big programs limo, so unapendekeza ya kwamba number one, na tumependekeza ya kwamba tunataka kupunguza gharama ya farm inputs. Hiyo wewe umesema. Unaweza kuwa unajua bei, kwa mfano ya mbolea ikifika hapa Wajir, one bag of 50 kilos of fertilizer. Do you have an idea? Uko na idea ni kama inafika hapa na pesa ngapi? Number one. Number two, mbali na maji na information, muko na challenge na mechanization, yani land preparation, mechanization, all that space. Uko na maoni fulani kwa mambo hiyo ya mechanization. Na namba ya mwisho, processing ama value addition. What exactly, nimesikia umeongea kuhusu haya mambo, what exactly do you have in mind as what government can do? If you can help me answer those three questions, I would really appreciate it.
So one, nikianza na farm inputs, fertilizer. First, we cannot even buy a whole sack which is 50 kg, to say the fact. So we usually buy in kilos. A farmer will go today, buy 10 kg of fertilizer at a cost of each 1 kg of a fertilizer in Wajir is going for 200 shilling. Now multiply 200 times 50 kg, sometimes we cannot even afford. The other thing, most of us, we are pastoralists, and agriculture is something which is new, and we are trying to venture in so that we save our society from bringing goods, especially the greens from Meru. And if we produce, because currently Wajir is producing the highest number of greens within now, the market, we have it, because we have already closed the goods that were coming from Meru, that is vegetables. That is a step ahead. So if these fertilizers are cheap, I'm sure we will be able to buy in small quantity, because most of the farmers cannot afford. The other thing is storage. For us, Somalis, we are living in a traditional hut called a room. Building a modern store, it is not in our dictionary for farm inputs. Therefore, we fear sometimes you might buy fertilizers due to the heat. How we store is also another issue, so we don't like now buying in large quantities so that it might go into waste. The other thing on what I know Habaswene will have a pilot project by the national government, though according to you might not be doing well, but for us as the community in Wajir, we feel it is doing very well. Because produce we are getting from Habaswene could sustain Habaswene town. Habaswene people are not going to buy tomatoes from Meru, they have stopped it. They are no longer buying vegetables from Meru, they have stopped it. Therefore, what we are requesting currently is to do a large-scale farming and irrigation for the people of Wajir and entirely northern Kenya. It is possible because Kenya, we have policymakers, we have people who are techno-how when it comes to agriculture, so we are able, if given the opportunity, we can be a food basket for this country. Thank you. Maybe the third question, if I forgot it.
Yes, I had asked about value addition, but I really like the fact that the Habaswene pilot program is working, and now you're saying we should scale it up so that you not only produce for local consumption in Habaswene, but you can also produce for Wajir and possibly produce for beyond Wajir, you know, for the market. You should be able to give competition to Meru. You should be able to export some of your products to Meru. Maybe that's what needs to happen. And then I just wanted to ask about value addition. Yeah.
Thank you. If I begin with value addition, one, we want watermelon value addition. The number of watermelon produced in Wajir cannot be consumed entirely. Sometimes that watermelon usually go into waste. Therefore, what we are requesting is value addition for watermelon, value addition for pawpaw, value addition for lemon. Currently, we are producing highest number of pawpaw and watermelon. The other thing is scaling up, yes, and if we are ready as farmers, Wajir farmers, to venture into a large economic or business as agriculture. Currently what we are doing is a small scale farming and horticulture. Therefore, if given the opportunity, we are very ready as farmers. If given all the necessity, if given all that is needed. About mechanization, yes, currently we are facing some challenges because we don't have even tractor for tilling our land. We are using manpower. Just imagine tilling a 5 or 4 acre land within 2 days. Using human beings, sometimes in our local language, we call haba.
whereby you just break small beds, then you pay 100 shillings per day for someone to tilt for you. You see, now that is also another cost. So if you have all the mechanization, if we have tractors can till our land, we'll be very ready to be the food basket of this country. Thank you.
Toka pale nyuma pia tunyamaze kidogo.
Asante sana Halima.